Min kuwa taruma khawe khung stek kwa me taruma khawe min kuwa yan te me wang juso khwa mut gao ga to khuma. I'm Yan, the Bushmen call me Taruma, which means little warthog, and I'm one of the few that can speak the Bushman language or the Krung language. When I was a small kid, I have two sisters, so I actually went out into the bush with the Bushmen because I didn't want to play with two girls.
I feel there are so many things to learn from ancient cultures. The Bushmen house this beautiful peacefulness and this regard for all the things surrounding them, their own community, visitors such as myself, the land that they live with as opposed to on, and the animals surrounding them.
The other day we went into the bush and they had to take out some of the roots. By taking out some of the roots, they actually gave something back, meaning they took a piece of hair, just giving it back to the tree or to the bush, saying, thank you that I could take a piece of you, here's a piece back. The same as also when they go hunting. So when we go and kill the animal, to say thank you in the old traditional way, as soon as the animal is dead, we say thank you and talk to the animal, and then we start eating. As soon as we start eating, we do the oryx dance, saying thank you yet again that the animal gave up the life to help us surviving.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. You know, there's not a wanting for other things. There is this very strong sense of knowing who they are and being completely satiated with that. And that's what I take home with me.
All right, we are in the middle of the Kalahari Desert. It is scorching hot, it is ice cold, and the people live in harmony in this area. What amazes me the most is they have to take everything out of nature and live from nature. For example, a giraffe. A giraffe is a big, big animal. But the Bushmen's already brought it so far, especially with the bows and arrows, building and making it in such a way that they can hunt the biggest animal that is around, okay? And they've got a tiny bow and a tiny arrow, all right? That they go out and they take the giraffe down. I just stand there and I was like, what? That is just amazing.
You know, when I think about being at home with everything that's so busy, there's so many distractions and things to have to do. When you're out here in the bush with these wonderfully ancient people, you feel an absolute presence. You're in the moment all the time, present with those surrounding you, and not in the least bit trying to find or be seduced by distraction. It's like just being with their children, being with one another, being in the present story of what they're living.
What makes my heart very happy is the baby on my back. To be able to be a mother. What makes me very happy is if I can take my children, go out into the bush, collect the bush roots, the plants, the kra, which is the mangeti, and I can show them how to pick everything up, take it home, and then mash it and make a porridge out of it. And then, of course, learning and teaching my children how to survive in the bush, and then also making sure that my children have food in the belly before they go to bed in the evening.
The thing which can make me very happy is now if the men they go out for hunting and then they kill a meat and they come back to the village and all because we and the children we were staying with hunger and then the men will come and then that meat we can share to whole family and the whole night we can sing and dancing around the fire.
let's actually try and understand the culture before we judge them. All right? Go in and see who they are, what they're capable of, how happy they are with what they have. If we can take a small part of that and put it into our culture, we're going to be much happier. I'm a Shunhasi and I'm proud to be a Shunhasi.